Hi everyone, this is Judi with JLBCrafts. Welcome back to my channel, and if you're new here, thank you so much for giving me a try. Today I want to not plan per se, but decorate. I guess there's going to be a little bit of planning. In the first week of my big lettering happy planner, so I just can't stare at these pages without putting some kind of decoration on them. So let's get started. So for me, this is New Year's, right? And New Year's for me calls for black and foil. So what I thought I would do is stick mostly around the edges of the pages with some black and gold foil florals. So the botanical sticker book has some nice, it's pretty much the same florals, just a black copy and a gold copy. And then these border florals, this is what I have left. So the other thing I thought I might do is, now as of this first week, we're learning the letter O. And if you watched my setup video for this, I talked about the fact that I can't fill this entire page just with O's. So what I did was I actually looked ahead at the next couple weeks, and the letter C is next, and after that the letter E. So I have a couple of words that stick mostly to those letters. The other thing I want to do right off the bat is a pen test. So I did a bit of binge watching of beginner hand lettering YouTube videos, and they talk so much about the importance of the pens. So as of right now, I have 3 different fine tip hard brush pens with a 4th on the way from AliExpress. This one is the Tombow Fudenosuke, and you can see the tip there. Here is the Pentel Touch, very similar. And then this finally is a Zebra Funwari. So again, they're all 3 very similar. They're all hard tip, fine brush pens. So what I thought I would do is pick a different one. On Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday, I'm going to write exclusively with one of these 3 pens and just try each of the 3 and see if I can notice any difference, or if I like one or hate one, and go from there. Because they say that you know, usually you find a pen that you just really love, that feels good in your hand, that gives you good results. So I thought I would do lots of C's and O's and do some pen tests. The other thing that I noticed as I was looking really closely at these pages is under the day of the week is just a single height box. So I thought that would be a good place to maybe tuck a little colorful box where I could write in what my plan is, what my word is for that day. Now I know some of the really big former squad planners, Happy Planner Squad members like Heather Kell and According to Ali, they've got their own lettering, and I know Heather for sure has come out with a challenge. I mean, if you watched my setup video, which I will link in the cards above, I don't want to start with one of those right out of the bat, because doing that actually made me fail. Heather Kell has gorgeous, beautiful handwriting, and she knows all 26 letters, lowercase and capital. So it's really not a big deal for her to just come right out of the gate with complicated words that have many letters. But for me, at least, that's a little bit on the frustrating side, because I don't know all those letters backwards, forwards, inside and out. So I struggle with just lots of different letters all thrown at me all at once. It's frustrating. It's too much at one time. So I'm going to participate in that at a later date. I'm not going to start right out with that. So all I'm doing is kind of focusing on, I'm just going to overlap random. I'm going to use up probably most of these florals, and that one stuck down, pulled up part of the page. just mostly in the corners and along the edges, just to put some interest and decoration on the page without encroaching too much into my functional space. However, like I said, we don't know a lot of the letters yet if you're just starting like I am. So filling all the pages up completely with O's, it doesn't hurt my feelings if a little bit of that functional space is taken up. So, and I'm not used to decorating big planners. I've actually never used a big planner before. In the Happy Planner world, I used to use them all the time in the business world. There's a lot of space here. Like, I'm using this entire page of florals and not even making a dent in the white space around the edges of these pages. So I'm gonna have to pause the video, I think, and pull another book that has similar florals to sprinkle in. And I don't want to go all the way around like the pages. I just want to add a little interest along the edges and in the corners. So and I am going to go ahead and just use these up. So and then, like I said, I think a skinny colorful box. So if there's a word of the day, if you are going to do a challenge that involves, you know, having a different word each day, then you know, you could certainly put boxes on each day explaining what those words are. I may use this extra space down here after Sunday to just notate what my plan is for the week, the pen tests, and actually that would be a great place to put my thoughts each day as I try my different pens. You know, how I felt about each one, what my thoughts were, whether I liked it or didn't like it, before it's not fresh in my mind anymore. So that's all of that page. I am going to overlap it with the gold, and I have all kinds of bits sticking out along the edges that I'm going to have to go ahead and trim off, but I'm just gonna, since I know there's gonna be a bunch, I'm just gonna wait to the end. So I think I want to go ahead and put some of these around as well. Let me see. These are actually mirror images of each other, and I didn't like the way this little floral stuck down over the words there. So I'm gonna see if this one fits a little better. It does. I'll go like this. Put this one here, and maybe put this one up here. Like I said, I'm not worried about, especially early on here, taking up a little bit of this functional space because I don't know that many letters yet. But that'll come. That'll definitely come. So that won't always be the case for sure. Let's see if I put that one. Let's put this one here. You don't have to decorate these pages. This is certainly my personal preference to do this. I wonder if I put them both right side up on that page and both upside down on this page, how conspicuous is that going to be? I guess I could tuck this up under January. That might be kind of cute. And you totally just got to stare at the top of my head. Sorry, these big pages. I am not used to these big pages. I tell you what, they are a lot bigger. A lot bigger. There we go. Okay, so that's that page. Let's go ahead and layer in some gold. And I may feel differently about encroaching on functional space, and I'm just going to completely overlap these, crisscross these totally. Hopefully that doesn't look that's not too hard to see. Maybe I should offset them a little bit. I'm going to have to repunch these too. Yeah, I don't like the way that looks completely overlapped. It's not working for me. And I have not figured out what I'm going to do on my monthly yet. Although I did watch Heather Kell. Like I said, I watched her video, her setup video, and she had a really interesting idea for what to do with your monthly view that I may go ahead, if I can't come up with anything I like better, I may go ahead and follow her suggestion, which was, if you are going to do a word of the day kind of a challenge like hers, she suggests you write at the top of each of the monthly boxes, which let me grab and show you. Actually, right here. So say your word of the day for the 9th of January is cat. So you would write cat, and then at the end of the year, at the end of December of 2021, you would write cat again. So you're going to have all your words written on the day of at the top, and at the very end of the year, rewrite that same word all at once, all 365 days, I guess, over a couple day period maybe, at the bottom, and then you can see how much your handwriting changed. I like that idea. Little progress snapshot. So like I said, I like that idea. That might be something I try, because I don't have anything figured out for what to do with those pages yet. So I'm just going to use up pretty much all of these florals. I think on this page I can definitely come down the center and cut the two pages apart. And I'm sure one of the things I could do, since January is all written right there as an example, I could do my pen test writing the word January over and over again, a different pen each day. I'm not sure yet, guys. I'm not sure. I don't have this figured out yet. All I do know is that I don't want to get frustrated and fail like I did the last time I tried to work on my handwriting. So whatever I do, it's going to have to be something that doesn't frustrate me. We all have enough frustration in our lives. We don't need more, especially this year. So I think I have a lot more gold than black. I think I'm gonna have to find a few more black to mix in here. Yeah, I like it. I think I like it better when they're not completely overlapping. And I am way off camera. I am sorry, you guys. I am gonna have to get much better at my spatial orientation on my big pages. Especially having two great big pages laid out, trying to get on camera at the same time. That's a lot. Just looking for places where I have a lot of black and no kind of gold matched up to it. I just emptied 3 pages in my botanical book. I think that is definitely a record. So the other book I have is the Florals book from the Be Happy box. If it doesn't have matching florals that I can intermingle, I don't know what book will. And it definitely does. These actually match pretty much exactly the same. Okay, I think I'm about got enough on here. Just about there. So any fun quotes I think I may try to find a little bit of a quote one here. Bloom with grace. Keep growing. That's actually kind of a good one for trying to learn lettering. You want to grow your lettering skills for your planner toolkit. Happiness blooms from within. It's okay to grow slow. I love that. That is going on here somewhere, because I think learning lettering is definitely something that you grow slow. Maybe I'll put that down here at the end of the first week, or at the end of the first half of the week, I guess. It's okay to grow slow. I love that. That is so appropriate. I wanted to put it here, but I didn't have enough room. Anything else? Lots of tiny little florals. I don't think I'm going to go ahead and bother putting boxes in. I don't have complex words I need to plan out for the week. The other thing I haven't decided yet is at the end of a video like this, do I include like just a fast forward with some music of me actually writing some words, or I don't know. I'm not sure what I'm going to do yet. I think I want to go ahead and put this keep growing. It's okay to grow slow as long as you like keep growing. I like that. Except I put it crooked. There we go. Okay. I'm really, in case you couldn't tell, I'm really worried about getting frustrated and not following through for the whole year on this. So hopefully, like I said, hopefully that doesn't happen. Hopefully I have fun and I decorate enough and I figure out a system that works for me, that keeps me motivated, and I keep coming back. I think I'll do my monthly. I'll put some decoration on my monthly. Like I said, I just don't know. I probably won't do that for a couple weeks unless I get struck by inspiration and figure out how I'm going to use it. This may be the rare monthly where I actually do want a box along the left-hand side to write notes in. I don't know yet. I've had a lot of different ideas. Any ideas you have how you're planning on using yours in the comments down below. I'm still interested in, still trying to figure it out. And I'd love to know what if you have it figured out, I'd love to hear what you're gonna do. So I do need to repunch a few of these holes because they have stickers over them. And then I think I will go ahead and write my first 3 days, just do some pen tests and fast forward, because like I said, I don't know if that's something I'm gonna wanna do every week or not. I'm not sure if that's something you're going to want to see every week. Might be kind of boring. I don't know. I think Happy Planner missed an opportunity this year, a couple of opportunities. Just personally, my opinion, I think they came out with several undated planners and they didn't include days and dates for you to date them yourself. And they didn't come out with a new days and dates books so that you could, I think everybody would have been happy to purchase one of those along with their planners. They came out with this handwriting book without coming out with pens, without coming out with any kind of a plan. Alright, so I think I'm going to try my Fudenosuke first. Okay, well, I can tell you that I liked the Pentel pen the least because it was the most floppy. And when I did letters like the A and the O where I had to start light and come up, the tip of the pen was already smushed down and it felt like I was fighting it to push it to come up and then down, if that makes any sense. I think I like the zebra the best, this last one, because it was the stiffest. I didn't have any trouble causing the pen tip to smush. and lay down and make the wider line, but I didn't feel like I was fighting it as much. And the Tombow was fine as well. I may do another day of Tombow now that I've done all 3. I think I will cycle through all 3 again. And I was just copying January because it's right there. They definitely say, the experts who do pen writing say that you definitely want to start out with a firm tip. So I actually have these other off-brand full-on brush pens, and they are very big and very floppy, and I'm actually now curious what it would be like to try to write with one of these. Oh yeah, look how fat that is. I can't control this at all. The other thing that's definitely not second nature to me that needs to become second nature is pressing hard, heavy downstroke, and then remembering to ease up and come lightly up on the upstroke, so you end up with a thinner line. I keep forgetting to do that, but that's part of what will become second nature. So anyway, I'm gonna go ahead and put this back on my discs. And if you're still with me, I know I'm still figuring out how I'm gonna do videos on hand lettering. So I really welcome your suggestions, what you liked, what you didn't like. Please leave me your comments down below, and I will adjust and figure out. We'll try this again next week. So I hope you like this video. I hope it gets you excited to fix what you didn't like about mine and try this on your own. If you did find something you liked, if you are excited, please consider liking and subscribing. Thank you.